The floor trusses are here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and set them up there in a few different bundles on the top of the top plates, and then we'll spread them out ourselves and get them all set right where they go.
First bundle is being put up right now, and we have a few more to go, but with that crane, this makes the job so easy. Marty's just gonna use this board here and kind of guide it into place.
Yeah.
Marty's gonna help guide the trusses into place and kind of use that board to help spin it, and then he's gonna get up on the ladder and help position it just right. Unhook the chain.
It's cool, huh? First bundle's up there.
Yeah.
I think we can move those pretty easy by ourselves.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
Except for the big one. The big one he'll set right where it goes.
Cool. They're about a little over 100 pounds each, I think.
I think so, 150 maybe. 75 pounds each to move. You should be able to do it. What do you think?
Sure, why not? Yeah, the operator has this like control system that he wears right here, so he can just move the crane wherever he wants to.
Just counting up the studs to see where we want the next bundle to go.
Yep.
We have 9 of the trusses up there. And so we got 1 on the end, then we come over 8. So this bundle right here is going to end on this stud. So the next bundle we want to set on this stud going that way.
Perfect. Just talking about last year when we put our trusses up, it was a lot cooler than it is today. This will be our last bundle right here, and this has a truss that is 3 stuck together. So this one right here weighs somewhere around 500 pounds. I think it'd be pretty impossible for just Marty and I to move that big guy.
Jules is going to cut him loose here.
It's gonna hit me in the face.
I don't know. Hopefully not.
Oh, wow, this is scary.
Look out, sister.
Do it. Wow, I'm a little nervous.
You got it. Ooh, nice. Why don't you go? Yeah, why don't you do that one right there since you're there? So nothing dramatic has happened yet with them. I was thinking maybe they're gonna fall over somehow or something, one of them at least. Nothing.
You put me up here? Thanks.
Not the only reason. Howdy, Heather.
How are you?
Morning.
Morning.
It's chilly today, huh?
Yes.
Now's the moment of truth. If we can't move these things, well, then we're gonna have big problems. So hopefully we can just go up there and lift it up and move it over. Oh
Yeah, I can slide it anyways.
Okay. Cool, let's do it.
Okay, I might not be able to pick it up, but I can slide it. Whoa, whoa, it's falling. Let me turn my ladder now.
This is the one that we're moving right now, and see the design of the, I guess, webbing in it. They're more like studs, right? This one sets on top of here, so it doesn't actually span anything, right? It's fully supported all the way across. So look at the difference in the bow. Can you see how it's bowed down like that when it's spanning here? Same material, but look at those guys, man. They are like perfectly flat. But so far, it's fairly easy to move.
More. All right, let me turn around now. Ah, there we go.
Whoa.
All the way out to the edge, right?
Yep. Flush with the outside.
Okay.
Oh. There we go.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Okay. The wall is just a little bit off. It's like 1/4 of an inch wider than 26 feet. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I don't know if it's important or not. So we're gonna make it 26 feet exactly. Just got a ratchet strap here. We're just gonna pull it together just a little bit.
Got one up attached over here. We're just gonna get that side up there.
Okay, all right. I need you up here, and I need Seth, you over there with the tape measure.
Okay.
And then you guys are gonna measure it, and I'll ratchet it.
All right.
Or it can go the other way around. If you want to ratchet it, Seth and I'll measure it.
Hey, Tux. Wanna go to work? Come on in. Come on in, buddy.
All of the floor trusses are in place. Check them out. Bam, buddy. Each centered over one of the studs. Now it's time to place, I don't really know what you call it. I'm gonna call it a runner. You guys tell me what it's called down in the comments below, but I'm gonna call it a runner for right now. It goes right here on these right here is a 2x6, and it runs all the way down that way, right at the top up there. And it kind of holds them together up there. So we've got one on each side, and then we've got another one. I believe it goes, we gotta check the drawings, but I believe it goes right here at the top up there and runs all the way down this side. And then one on this one right here runs all the way down that side and ties them together. They said that these center ones are for making the floor even more solid, I guess, because it kind of ties them all together. So when you stand on one, right, if you're like your weight's on one of the floor trusses, then because they're tied together like that, it's actually spread out over several floor trusses rather than just the one going up and down. That's what they said anyway. It's time to get cracking on that.
When you walked into the room, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. Was it make-believe or was it a dream? I've been waiting all my life. Feels like I've struck a gold mine with your hand in mine. Our love came alive. We've still got the rest of our lives.
It's ready for sheathing. Bam, we got all of these supports in. We got 3 supports going down like that. And then I'm not gonna be able to look at the camera right now. I gotta look down where I'm stepping. All right, and then from here, right, you can see we've got this right here for the sheathing, the floor sheathing as it goes up against that beam right there. We've got that supports all in, which actually ties this support into that beam as well. Yeah, there's a little tiny space right there. I don't think it's important. Seth's got it over here on the tractor. You probably saw him getting it ready. Doesn't quite go all the way up, but I think it'll be really helpful. Once we get that first sheet down, then we can stack it all up on top of that first sheet. One other thing that I'm a little bit surprised by is the shake in it. I don't know if you can see that moving or not. Maybe not because the camera is moving with it, but there's a little bit of wobble in it, right in the center. So I'm wondering if I want to try it after we get it all sheathed, if that sheathing kind of locks it together and so that it doesn't actually rock back and forth. I don't know if it will or not, but we'll get that sheathing on, the walls up, then that outer sheathing, and maybe that'll tie it in more. But as it stands right now, it has a surprising little wobble in it. Something tells me it's gonna all get tied together and not wobble. Chances are it's gonna be fine.
When you walked into the room, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. Was it make-believe, or was it a dream? I've been waiting all my life. Feels like I've struck a gold mine. With your hand in mine, our love came alive. We've still got the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. The rest of our lives.
Progress is being made, you guys. We took a quick break because we're getting really hot and a little bit lethargic, and we needed to grab some more supplies. So Seth is gonna bring over the next, well, the final OSB that we have, and we're using the tractor to lift it up, which is super convenient. But we have, I think there's 17 more boards here, so we're strapping them on just for extra safety.
The rest of our
We're also using these liquid nails and putting a bead of liquid nails along each of the boards. What does that do? It helps it from not squeaking, yeah?
Yeah, it's supposed to keep it from squeaking in the future.
So we just get lots on there. And since it's hot, it's flowing really well. Huh, babe?
Yeah, really good. We're just using our feet to push this over, get it to go to get the tongue to go into the groove, and to get it positioned up here. We have nail spacers down here, so we're just kind of kicking it over there.
Show them with your feet. Hey, Seth, hang on just a second, okay?
Like that.
Just to close up any gap here, and then here as well. And then these are the nails. We got 2 nails on, one on each side to close up that gap.
Yep.
Perfect. Good. We've got 3 rows finished, and we've got 3.5 left to go.
I think it's dead finally.
Oh, our poor
Ryobi
Ryobi.
finally bit the dust.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, it stinks bad.
Almost done too with the floor.
Yeah, we have such a small section.
But I gotta say, man, it did a good job. I mean, this was a used tool when it came to us. We built that entire cabin with it, and most of this garage with it, plus stairs, and that whole shed right down there we built with this. I mean, it's done really well, but it's finally bit the dust.
Oh man, how sad.
I know. Oh, yep. Battery's still good, but it don't work no more. We only had 2 more boards we had to cut too.
We were almost done cutting this one. Of like 2 inches.
I mean,
are we gonna bury it? Like have a funeral for it? It's been a good friend.
Maybe take a saw.
No.
so since that Ryobi saw did so well for us, we went ahead and just got another one. I was really I really wanted to get like a high quality DeWalt or Makita. but I just couldn't justify it right now, and maybe we'll get a sponsorship coming up. Who knows? That'd be really cool. We got a sponsorship for a whole set of high quality tools. That'd be awesome. But what we got was this. Let me tell you about it. We got this set right here because it's kind of a better deal than just getting the tool. We don't need the fancy green case. We don't need the drill that came with it. We already have a drill. But the saw was like $69 just for the saw. And our batteries are getting a little bit old. So with this one, you get 2 batteries plus the saw. The 2 batteries alone are $100, right? So for these 2 batteries right here, this is $100, which means that the saw costs then $29, right? So we went with this guy, and we don't need this charger either. But here's the saw we got. It's bright green, just like the other one. Fancy dancy. Should do the exact same thing. And where's the saw blade? Oh, and here's the saw blade right there. Here's the drill if you're curious. This is their cheap drill. It's not the brushless one, but it is a drill. In case we need 2, we got 2 now. We've gotten the floor done yesterday for the upstairs.
One day.
Yeah, in one day. We set all the trusses and we got the decking down in one day, which is good for us, I think. Today, we're gonna do, we gotta trim this back side. Let me show you here, right? It hangs over a little bit right here, as you can see, all the way down. We're gonna chalk line this, cut it. Oh, and another thing that we're doing, because the weather could change at any time.
We're actually gonna paint this because we learned our lesson last year that it's better to be safe than sorry, and so we bought some deck paint today, and we're just gonna cover the entire surface just in case it starts raining. We just don't want this to get ruined before we get a roof on.
We got a really cool color this time instead of like a weird baby poop
It was
color.
called pyramid.
Yeah.
The color was pyramid, but it ended up looking like, I don't know, you guys said it looked like baby poop.
We got slate gray this time, so. But we're planning on like doing the real flooring and all that stuff up here, but we just want to paint it for safety's sake.
I'm flush with the edge here.
Then we can cut it off flush with the edge.
Yeah, there's not that much that's gonna need cut off.
All right, first cut with the new saw. See how it works.
Our other one's in the graveyard down there. Marty tossed it off yesterday. So disrespectful.
I know. Oh.
It's cold.
It is cold.
Well, the new blade works really good. No, I didn't set it deep enough.
It's a 5.5-inch blade. Marty, tell him what Tess doing.
So what we're doing right now is just blowing off all of the sawdust from when we cut stuff up here earlier. Get a nice clean surface so we can roll on the paint. Give it a couple hours to dry, and then we'll be up here hopefully building walls today. There we go.
Here's the paint we're using right here. Porch and patio, floor paint, and this is the color slate gray.
This is the same paint, different color, that we painted the inside of our house with, and it's actually held up really well.
Yeah,
I mean,
super
like,
good.
it's not peeling, it's not anything. The whole thing is still painted,
Yep.
just like it was.
Yeah,
So,
we've abused it.
yeah, it seems like it's pretty good paint for floors.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice. Cool.
Not
Nice gray.
baby poop color.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna look cool.
I know, me too.
Maybe we won't even have to do the flooring up here. We'll just leave it like this, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm like, maybe.
I don't know. I don't mind this OSB. Like, this stuff is so good. So durable, huh?
Yeah, the only thing is, you see the screws, and if there's any spaces, there's spaces in your floor.
Yeah, you could see that, huh? Ooh, looks nice.